back, gamers, to another episode of the Slow Runcast. I am your host, the Iraqi Balboa, joined by my friend and co-host, Derwin Luke, or as I prefer to call him, the Derwinator.
What's up? Our official first show of 2026.
Yes,
That's
that is
not
correct.
pre-recorded.
Yeah. Yes, it is Sunday, January 11th, the first episode that we actually record in 2026. So Happy New Year, everybody. We did our Game of the Year episode, my favorite episode of the year. What was our Game of the Year collectively again? It was Claire Obscure, right?
Yeah, it was Claire Obscure.
Yeah. And
I wonder if this year we'll have the same consensus, where a game just comes out and blows us off our feet.
Yeah, I wouldn't even make that prediction because I don't think anybody predicted Claire Obscure would be Game of the Year for anybody.
Yeah. GTA 6 has GOTY title this year potentially, so we'll see.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. You never know. Again, you never know. I don't think anybody thought Claire Obscure was going to be the GOTY of 2025. Yeah, we did our recap of 2025 episode as well, so that was fun. And today, I think we'll have one more special episode, or two more that we have planned out. But today's going to be another special one, because today, Derwin, we are going to do our 2026 predictions, baby. I am excited for this. I know you're not as excited as me, because you can't get a prediction right to save the life of you, so you just...
Neither can you.
Oh, come on, man. Nintendo Switch 2 release date, Pragmata, just the thought. Well, actually, that Game Awards was not really good, huh? That was
we got slaughtered that Game Awards. So I
would say if anybody listening here knows soccer reference, I'm like the Cristiano Ronaldo of predictions when it comes to video game predictions. When I do score the free kick, it's amazing, right? But my free kick turnover rate is like garbage. It's like 4%. So I miss 96% of the time, but when I do hit the mark, it's
glorious.
Yeah. Derwin, we'll start off though by doing a reckoning of what we predicted last year. All right, I listened to our episode last year to see what we predicted would happen in 2025, and see how well we did before we start making our 2026 predictions. The show started, and you were like, "I only got 2 predictions." So then I said, "I got the 5." And then I made 3 predictions, but you concurred on all 3 of them. And then maybe added a little bit of a twist. So I'm going to go through the first 3 that we had in common, per se. And the little twists that me and you, the little turns we went. And most of it was, if you listen to the episode, most of it was me and you discussing and then finally coming to a consensus. And then I'll go through the couple that you made on your own and the 2 that I made on my own as well. So our first prediction was a Ubisoft restructure of some sort, plus AC Shadows flop. We got a half right?
Yeah, we got a half right. We got half marks right.
Yeah. So AC Shadows did not flop last year by all metrics.
Yeah, it sold very well for the most part.
Yeah. But,
do we count Attack on Titan expansion DLC as a flop? Because then they canceled the rest of the DLC stuff, right?
Yeah, what was it? Shadows of what? Was that one DLC they had? That was the big one?
I just remember seeing the terrible Attack on Titan stuff.
I think that was a free-to-play or something like that. Though it wasn't Neither here nor there. Ubisoft did restructure. What's the spin-off studios that's part of Tencent now?
We literally just Googled this too.
Just talked about it.
It's like some Vantage Studios. That's what it's called.
Vantage.
Yeah, it's got some cool gamer name.
Yeah. Our next prediction was, going forward, every first-party Microsoft game without a release date will be day and date on PlayStation and maybe Nintendo, plus lots of ports in 2025, plus a Halo port in 2025. That was our final prediction. So I think we only got this wrong because of, what's that game I played that I didn't like from Double Fine?
Keeper.
Keeper did not have a release date when we made this prediction, and it is a first-party Xbox game, and it did not come out on PlayStation or Nintendo. So technically we're wrong. I think there was Avowed and South of Midnight did not come out on PlayStation, but both of them already had a release date, I believe.
Yeah.
Or actually, they didn't have a release date, I think.
Avowed, I think, recently got announced for the PS5. So yes, technically we were wrong on that one too.
Yeah. Well, we're close enough. Lots of ports in 2025. I don't think we got lots of ports, but we got a few. It depends on your definition of lots. We got Gears of War Reloaded, Forza Horizon 5, right? Yeah,
yes.
Forza Horizon 5.
I was like, Horizon. You're not talking about Horizon Zero Dawn,
No.
right?
Sorry.
Yeah, Forza Horizon, yes.
And we got the
Microsoft Flight Simulator, right?
Indiana Jones.
Yes, of course, Indiana Jones. Yep. And then a lot of stuff being announced for the Switch 2 as well, ports.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I guess that's not a port because that came out day and day on PlayStation. I think we were thinking like ports, like stuff that was already out. Halo port 2025. I think we were talking about Halo, like the Halo collection. What's it called? The Master Chief collection on the podcast. That's not what happened. But we are getting the Halo 1 remake coming to PS5.
Combat Evolved.
Yep. The third prediction we made was Metroid Prime 4 and 3D Mario Switch 2 Day 1 exclusive releases with no Switch 1 port.
Oh, we were so wrong, kind of.
Yes. And here's the thing, we doubled on top of that. You specifically went double or nothing. You're like, no new Mario Kart Day 1.
Mm-hmm.
So we predicted no new Mario Kart, we predicted a 3D Mario, and we predicted Metroid Prime 4 to come out on the Switch 2 Day 1, which they did not. Actually, Metroid Prime 4 did not come out until December, and we don't have a 3D Mario. And we said there would be no Switch 1 releases for either of them, which there was a Switch 1 release for Metroid Prime 4. Well, yeah, we're close-ish, not really.
I mean, Metroid Prime, like, within 6 months of a launch, I mean, it's kind of like a launch title.
We said specifically Day 1.
Okay. No Mario Kart. I don't know what I was thinking there.
You were doubled down on it hard. You were like, no Mario Kart. I was like asking you. You're like, no, bro. There's
yeah. But 3D Mario was disappointing, but it is what it is. I mean, Bonanza's kind of like close as well.
I think that was a surprise. I think everybody was predicting the 3D Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then we kind of went our own ways, and you made some predictions yourself. Plot twist, it doesn't get any better, Derwin. PC, you went, your fourth prediction technically then, was PC handhelds to compete with Switch 2 with Steam OS going to other platforms. This was kind of, I believe, right after that Lenovo Legion Go got announced at CES with the Steam OS. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of an open-ended prediction, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think
anything can.
I mean, we did hear some Steam news. I mean, it didn't go to more handhelds. It's going to more classic products that Steam is making. So I guess there's that. We didn't do so hot. No, and there was no new handhelds announced, really, minus the Xbox One. And then there's some like third-party Windows ones from Chinese manufacturers.
The other thing too here I wanted to know is when you were making this prediction, I was like really thinking about buying this Lenovo Legion Go S thing when we were talking it all out. I actually ended up buying a Steam Deck like not long after we had this conversation, if you recall. Yeah, so your next prediction was, you really love the open-ended prediction where I can't you either go super specific where it's bound to fail, or it's open-ended and I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to grade you on this. Sony video game movies and shows flop. Not in 2025, but eventually.
What did we get this year? Technically,
there's Until Dawn.
Yeah, Until Dawn, right? That wasn't that bad of a flop, I don't think.
I don't know if it's a commercial flop, but
I didn't hate the movie.
The one chick went on to play big roles in Marty Supreme. What's that chick's name? Odessa Azayan or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Everybody was freaking out about that. She dyed her hair black or something. Did Twisted Metal Season 2 come out this year? Or I
think it did.
2025.
I don't
remember anybody talking about Twisted Metal Season 2.
Metal Season 2. No, it did come out this year. August of 2025.
Yeah, I don't remember anybody talking about that.
Yeah, and it's actually officially renewed for Season 3 on Peacock. So it must have done pretty decent.
During your third prediction was more Sony remakes of classic games, and you specifically said Jak and Daxter and Ape Escape.
Didn't we get some sort of Ape Escape thing with Metal Gear Solid Delta?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does that count?
I don't think that counts as a remake of classic games. Yeah.
I mean, Delta Snake or Snake Eater is technically a remake. You know, if you're looking at specific keywords, you know, I got it there. You know, I just misinterpreted the fortune. You know.
You ready for mine?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So, I predicted a Sony showcase happening early in 2025, where we will see Bloodborne Remake Remaster as part of its 10th anniversary with a late 2025 release. Plus, I doubled on top of this a Hollow Knight Silk Song and a GTA 6 2025 release. And I put my foot in the sand and I said the three that have been missing, the big three that everybody keeps asking about, GTA 6, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Bloodborne Remake, were all going to come in 2025. Did I mean say 2023? Why was I saying 2023? I
think you might have typed it in wrong, but Hollow Knight Silk Song did come out. So
yes, the Hollow Knight Silk Song did come out last year, so I was correct about that. Yeah, GTA 6 did not hit that 2025 release, and we heard nothing from Bloodborne, so...
I mean, GTA 6 might not make 2026 release at this point, too.
Here's the funny thing, Derwin. After I made this prediction... No, the thing is, this prediction came second. My first prediction literally directly contradicts the second prediction, which is hilarious. I literally predicted GTA 6 to be delayed until March 2026. If you predict GTA 6 to be delayed and to release as part of two of your predictions, you'll be right one way or the other, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Right? I literally re-listened to the episode. I'm like, what the I'm like,
what are
how
you
did
talking about?
not call me out on this? Yeah,
it's probably because you were mixing me all up with all the bold guesses.
Bold claims.
Yeah, and those bold claims. Are you going to have any bold claims this year?
Yeah. Are you ready to get started, Derwin?
Yeah.
I'll start with my first one.
Sure, go for it.
So, as I just mentioned, I said GTA 6 will get delayed to March 2026 last year. What happened last year, actually, was GTA 6 got delayed to May 2026, making my prediction wrong. It then further proceeded to get delayed to November 2026. But Derwin, recently, word on the street is the game is not feature complete or something like that.
Yeah,
there's still some missions that aren't done. I think this was coming from Jason Schreier. He said the November 2026 release, quote, feels more realistic, but he's not 100% confident himself. So my first prediction for the year of 2026 is that GTA 6 will be delayed to March 2027.
And then let me guess your next prediction. Your prediction is that it comes out in 2026.
No, I didn't do that. No. I really feel this. I really think this is going to happen.
It's going to get delayed.
My gut feeling is it's going to get delayed. Like that piece of news that he just dropped, and I don't know. They're giving them so much time out. I feel like they're going to have to cyberpunk this thing, or they're going to have to really sit and wait and let it cook. Either cyberpunk it or Hollow Knight Silk Song it.
Like where they shadow drop it, basically?
I don't know so much about shadow drop as much as it's like just literally wait till it's like done. Like wait till it's done.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
so just
everybody
like
was asking for Hollow. Like we saw
just
Hollow
keep
Knight.
not mentioning it.
Yeah. When did we see Hollow Knight 2? Like we saw it the first time in like 2019 or something, and then we saw it again in like 2023 Xbox Showcase. And then everybody thought it was like imminent soon, but it didn't end up coming out till last year. Yeah, man.
I'm going to hedge our bets, and I'm going to say that it comes out this year.
Do you think it hits that November release date?
I think it might. It is a lot of time, and he did clarify, like it could come out. He's just saying that like this is what the news was, is like it's not complete future wise, but you know, you never know. It is 11 months worth of lead time still, so I don't know. Well, I'm going to hedge our bets. I was going to go the opposite of you because I knew you were going to say it's either going to be delayed or it's going to be coming out this year. So I'm going to do the exact opposite.
Yeah.
So either way, one of us is right and one of us is wrong.
Derwin's first prediction, GTA 6 will not get delayed. I mean, I see what you're saying with regards to like it is a long time, but you know what else was a long time? May 28, back in like April or May of, was it like last year when they said May 28? That felt like a long time. You know what also felt like a long time? Like 2025 release back in like December 2023 when we first saw it. It's always been a long time. Like this thing doesn't get delayed the week before it comes out, you know?
Yeah.
We were like 6 months away from getting it before it got delayed again, a whole nother 6 months, right? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I'm just hedging our bets. I was going to go with whichever one that you decided to not take.
All right. Are you ready for this one? Do you want to hedge this one?
No. Let's hear it first.
A new Half-Life game coming out with the launch of the new
Hell
Steam
no.
machine
I'm not.
in March 2026.
Hell no.
Come on, bro. New console. You're gonna drop $1,000 on this thing by the price. By the way, the price sounds.
Nah, man.
The
I'm not
Half-Life
crazy
3
enough to
rumors.
hedge this.
The Half-Life 3 rumors we've been hearing. Actually, if I'm crazy, you should be easy one to hedge then.
Oh,
Just
to
saying.
like say no? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm going to say no, that there's not going to be a Half-Life 3. Sure, I'll hedge that, sure. But honestly, it's not going to happen. I hope that it does, but I highly, highly doubt it.
Okay, let me ask you this: is Half-Life 3 real?
I think it is potentially real. Like they probably have some sort of, storyboard or something that they want to do with it, but like it probably just hasn't been greenlit.
So that's how unreal you think it is. It hasn't even been greenlit. It hasn't even started development.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I do have to say, like, I think Half-Life Alyx was like a surprise to everybody because everybody thought it was like a Half-Life 3 almost, right?
Well, that is what my prediction is. I didn't say Half-Life 3. I said a new Half-Life game.
I don't think so. I think that they were really pouring all their resources into the Steam ecosystem and not really developing a game per se.
I'm not gonna lie, this one did feel like a fun one for me. I had to do it because I had to like predict the Half-Life thing. But yeah, I don't know how confident I am with this prediction. It just seems like it's like a Hail Mary thing. It's like, okay, bro, March, the Steam machine's gonna come out. It'd be pretty good to have it with this piece of hardware. Yeah. Derwin, what is your second prediction? Since your first
My
prediction
second, sure, I can do something with Steam Machine. I think that the Steam Machine is going to get delayed.
Damn! It's because of the RAM?
I think so.
They didn't
They're
say
going to take a hit if they release a pricing for it. If it's because they are using like off the shelf like parts basically. So I'm worried that they don't want to take a hit on hardware for this.
Yeah. You think, what's the word I'm trying to find here? You think maybe they manufactured enough of these things that they can get away with selling it at a reasonable cost right now before the RAM price went up?
I don't know. I think maybe, but like if you look at the other manufacturers, they're re-releasing old hardware. Right? Nvidia is coming out and re-releasing the 3060. AMD is re-releasing AM3 systems? 4?
Yeah.
It's in the 5000 series. 700 is a Ryzen AM4 platform. Like people are stressed for RAM, and I've heard that just through like reading news and stuff that like Microsoft and them are literally going straight to the factories and being like, hey, we need our shipment. Hey, we need our shipment. So I'm a little bit worried, and I feel like they might have to delay this thing.
Well, since we're on the topic, I was gonna leave this for the for the news show. Well, I'm just gonna poke your brain a little bit. The next gen consoles are scheduled probably to release in 2027.
That's one of my next predictions. I think they're all gonna get delayed.
Really?
Yeah,
You're thinking
I think
the consoles are gonna get delayed because of this? That's your next prediction. How indefinitely? How far back? 20?
I don't know. So how many years are we at for PS5 now? Came out.
We're into
2020?
our 6th year.
I think it's gonna get delayed another year or two.
They usually.
I
they've been
honestly-
7 years apart.
I honestly think that. I think this might be a PS3 situation.
What do you mean?
Because the PS3 generation was a very long generation. It was like 8 years, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I think that's only because the PS2 was maybe shorter. I don't know. What was
No,
it,
I honestly
2006?
think that
6,
with this
7,
AI stuff going on and the amount of money that RAM is costing, they just won't be able to produce that many. Like and everybody is buying like production or the what's it called? Like the manufacturing time from TSMC, right? So that, or it's going to be like a minimal jump in performance, which is not what you want to see, right? So I really, really think that that's my third prediction, that all the other game consoles are going to get delayed.
Consoles are getting delayed, yeah. Well, okay. I'll move on to my third prediction, which seems to be exactly contradictory to what you just said. I said we will get our first look at the next-gen Xbox console this year, but not the PS6 console. I think maybe Xbox wants to get a little bit ahead of PlayStation and show this thing off, and maybe they're freaked out about the Steam machine, so they're going to try and get ahead and show kind of what they're planning, what it's going to look like.
I think I just sent you a news article that they have a new Elite Series 3 controller coming out or something like that. So maybe, but... And I think for Xbox, they could potentially. I'm still betting against it because things are just so expensive. But what their next console is supposed to be like, very, very targeted. It's going to be expensive. So, I mean, if you don't care about price, then potentially it might be something.
They don't care about price, do they?
Yeah. And they're probably not going to sell that many, or they probably aren't expecting to sell that many. So maybe.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to get delayed, unfortunately.
Everyone, what's your fourth prediction?
My fourth prediction: Jurassic Park Survive gets announced. I really, really want this thing. I was thinking about
this game is not going to be that good. This game is not going to be that good. It's not going to be that good. I'm telling you from now. Your expectations are so high now. You're like in love with a woman who you think is like a goddess, and you're going to just find out like her socks stink. You know what I mean? She wakes up and she's got bedhead. Like she's not that special, bro.
I don't know. I love Jurassic Park, and I really, really want this to be good. I'm like looking at the the January Xbox event. I'm just like, please.
I don't think that's gonna show up.
I got a manifest, vision board, and all it is Jurassic World or Jurassic Park Survive.
Every single time we're gonna have a little prediction show, it's gonna be Jurassic Park Survive, Marvel's Rise of Hydra, or Marvel's Blade. That's gonna be the only thing we ever talk about. Oh my god. Okay, this fourth prediction of mine, I feel bad for even putting on here. To be freaking honest with you, I wrote this down. I really genuinely feel it's true. I do not want it to be true, to be honest with you. I really hope this doesn't happen, but I am really afraid this is going to happen. I am predicting another serious round of layoffs at Xbox and possibly another studio closure at Xbox.
Yeah.
With maybe a game cancellation. I don't know if that's going to be tied in, but I think the studios that are on the chopping block, personally looking at this list, this is just based on what they did in 2023 and 2024. Unfortunately, I hate to say this, Compulsion Games, who just released South of Midnight. If you remember anything from the Hi-Fi Rush story, you know what I mean? Hi-Fi Rush comes out 2023, comes out to PS5 2024. As soon as it comes out, the Tango Gameworks gets axed by Xbox. I'm worried for Compulsion Games. The next studio is Double Fine, to be honest with you. Double Fine I think is more safe just because they have a little bit of prestige, and it would look really bad on Microsoft's part if they could axe Double Fine. But I mean, what has Double Fine released? Like Keeper? That's not a big deal, to be honest with you. I don't even know how many more subscriptions. I bet you they didn't even sell 1 million copies of that, to be honest. And I don't know how much subscriptions it generated on Game Pass, and it's an Xbox first-party game.
Yeah.
And I don't know, is there another Psychonauts, or is there another Psychonauts like quality and size game from Double Fine? I'm not sure.
No. Was there any recent Xbox Game Pass games that were big, kind of in the last few months here, following
Outer Worlds
Call of
2.
Duty?
Outer Worlds 2.
Outer Worlds 2.
Ninja Gaiden 4.
After Call of Duty though?
No, nothing after Call of Duty, I think.
Yeah, nothing. Honestly. So it's been a few dry months.
Which
so
is
like
fine.
2 months.
It's December, January, right?
Yeah, you got to catch up, and then I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think Fable is scheduled for a PS5 launch, I saw, alongside...
Is that actually confirmed?
I don't think it's confirmed, but people are speculating that it is, and then the Forza Horizon was the only reason why it's not getting like a PS5 launch is because it wasn't ready yet or something like that. Yeah, that's like the news that's circulating around. I don't know if it's true or not. Like, don't hold me to it, but yeah.
The other two studios I'm worried about is Turn 10 Studios, which is the developer of the Forza Motorsport series. That's like the racing sim series, not the Forza Horizon series.
Yep.
The arcade one, yeah. Those guys got like axed by 50%. They're no longer doing any update patches to Forza Motorsport. Like 50% of the studio is gone, and the other 50% is like a support studio. I'm worried for them. And the last crew I'm worried about, I don't think they're that up on the chopping block as much as Turn 10. The other one I'm worried about is Undead Labs, State of Decay. Where is the next State of Decay, dude? Where is that game? It's been so long. It has like, what was that game that got canceled last year? Why am I not remembering this? The game that just got canceled last year based on the N64 game.
Pitch Dark.
Perfect Dark.
What? Perfect Dark, yes.
Perfect
something
Dark.
like that.
Yeah.
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect. Yeah, it has Perfect Dark written all over it. You know what I mean? It's been like so long since we first saw this game. Where is it? It's also like that Project Blackbird or the other game that Rare was working on. What was it called that got canceled? They're working on some other game I can't remember what it was called. That got canceled last year.
Rare.
Frick, man, I don't know. My brain is not. Everwild.
Yes.
Yeah, Everwild, right?
After troubled development. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm worried about State of Decay. And Undead Labs. And the third one, the fourth, fifth one that I'm really worried about is Ninja Theory. Ninja Theory, man, I don't know.
After they release a Ninja Gaiden, right?
No. You're thinking about Team Ninja.
Oh, I'm Team
Theory,
Ninja.
yeah.
My bad.
Team Ninja they released Ninja Gaiden on Xbox, but it's not a Xbox first party studio. Ninja Theory is the Hellblade developer. And yeah, I mean, we're still waiting. We got that PS5 port last year of the Hellblade 2. What's next? Where's their next game? Project Mora or whatever it's called. Where is that game? What else are they working on? It took them forever to develop Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 seemingly is not probably a commercial success based on anything I've heard. I am worried about them too, man. It's going to be the next round, man. They did it last year. They did it the year before. A studio or more than one studio got axed. Bunch of people got laid off. Games got canceled. It's happened twice, 2 years in a row. I don't know why it wouldn't happen again. I'm just worried. I don't know about Bethesda Game Studios. I think they're a little bit safer. I am.
That's their like golden boy because they spent so much money on it, right?
Well, I don't know. I also don't know what the internal workings are of Activision Blizzard. We might see some layoffs from there, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense. I mean, if they're gonna not release a Call of Duty or the same line Call of Duty back to back yearly, right? So who knows?
Why can't I find Bethesda Game Studios? What are the? No, I'm thinking about ZeniMax Media. So what are the ZeniMax Media? You have Arcane Studios, Marvel's Blade. I don't even think they're safe, to be honest with you, but they're, I think, maybe a little bit safer than some of these other studios I mentioned. Bethesda Softworks themselves, Elder Scrolls and Starfield and Fallout, they're safe for sure. Id Software, I think Id Software will be okay. They just released Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Or no, sorry, that they released Doom Eternal. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is Machine Games. They'll be all right. ZeniMax Online Studios already had their game Project Blackbird canceled. They're the Elder Scrolls Online team. Yeah. Anyway, that was a long prediction. Not one that I really like to discuss, but unfortunately, that's just the situation here.
Well, for sure.
What was your fourth? Or did you already say a fourth?
What was my first one? My first one is GTA is getting not getting delayed. Steam machines getting delayed. All the other game consoles are getting delayed. Number 4, Jurassic Park Survive. We're gonna see something. I don't know what, but something. Just watch it get canceled is the one thing that we get as an update. I'd cry. I'd honestly cry. I'm gonna say this is gonna be unhinged. Pocopia is gonna be a crazy refreshing game from Nintendo.
Pokemon Pocopia is gonna be a hit. You heard it here first from the insider who has play tested it. Derwin Luke, he's under embargo.
I've never admitted to play testing it.
He's under embargo. He's breaking embargo right now. He's play tested Pocopia. It is the next thing. Get ready for Animal Crossing number 2. It's gonna be a great game. Are you gonna buy Pokopia and review it for us, Derwin, when it comes out in March?
I have it pre-ordered.
Oh,
They have a so they have a Ditto pre-order thing.
okay.
Like it comes with a Ditto plush from the Pokemon Center. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll pre-order it. Me and my friend, I pre-ordered one. My friend pre-ordered one. We basically split it. We split the $10 shipping. We get the Ditto plush, and then if I really don't like the game, then I'll just sell it and probably won't be
what are you gonna do to the
down
Ditto
too much
plush?
money. I'm giving it to my other friend. Yeah, he wants it, so
Are you sure?
it's more so for him. No, for him.
What's he gonna do?
I have no idea. I'm not gonna ask any questions. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Unspeakable things we can't talk about on the show that only runs through the minds of Game Freak employees.
Okay, let's get to my last prediction. Now, that leak was crazy, bro. I still think about that leak every now and then. I sit down to close my eyes at
the end of the day.
Holy smokes, bro! That Game Freak freaking leak. That was some
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
I think we're supposed to hear more things about the Game Freak game that looks insane. That looks
You're right.
nothing like Pokemon.
We are
apparently.
going to hear about it at the Xbox Developer Direct. It is one of the 4 games announced. 3 out of the 4 games that are announced. The 4th game is usually a secret. That's how they usually roll, right?
Yeah. What are the other ones? Do you remember off the top of your head?
Yeah. 2 from I can't even remember the development studio, but Forza Horizon 6 and Fable.
Fable.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the third one is
Usually a secret.
that Game Freak one.
The third one's
Yeah.
Game
The
Freak,
secret
and
one,
then
but
the fourth one's a secret one. I think the fourth one they said was from a first party studio. It was a smaller scale project.
okay.
So
Well,
it might
we'll
be
see.
like a surprise drop. They've had 2 out of the 3 years they've done this developer direct, they've had surprise drops.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
first
they
one was
had
Hi-Fi Rush.
didn't they have the Warriors that Dynasty Warriors game that I bought, Abyss or something like that, as a shadow drop too? I think at one of the
That
Xbox events.
That was a shadow drop on another event, and I think it was a PlayStation event.
Was it PlayStation or was it
I
the
think so.
Summer Games?
No, it was
Show.
a PlayStation event. I think it was in March or something.
Yeah, I need to go revisit that too. That was another roguelike I played last year, and I totally skipped my mind. It wasn't very good by any means, but might be fun to play again.
Yeah, the ones that got shadow dropped at the Xbox Developer Directs was in 2023 Hi-Fi Rush, and in 2025 Ninja Gaiden 2 Black remake.
Also, another one that we have to revisit. Oops,
Yeah, I played that for about an hour or 2.
haven't even launched it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my last prediction. Listen, I was literally sitting there. I made my prediction list and I scrapped it all because my prediction list was like doom and gloom. Literally, it was doom and gloom. It was like Nintendo Switch, hardware price increase $100. It
Yeah.
was like I felt like
Well, I mean, I'm sure those are coming too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like I don't think that's a prediction. That's more of an eventuality.
it was like it was like EA layoffs, can this game cancellations. I'm like, dude, why am I predicting this stuff? Like, what am I doing? So I went more positive. I kind of predicted this last year, similar but a little bit different. I'm just gonna predict that we're gonna have a big Sony showcase, like a really big one, akin to the one we had in 2020 and in 2021, and I think we had another one recently that was relatively big size. I think we really need to figure out what is going at Sony SIE. What are all the what are all the developers working on? Like, what is Blue Point Games working on now, even if it's far away and they just had a game that got canceled? What is
Ben
we
Studio.
need to see more Intergalactic, frankly. Okay. So regardless of when we get it, we need to see more of it. So let's see something from Naughty Dog. We need to see what Ben Studio is working on, for the love of God. Like, what are they working on now that their other game got canceled? We need to see what Sony Santa Monica is working on. What is this God of War 2D Metroidvania thing that we keep hearing about? Like, what is next for that studio? Sucker Punch, maybe we just got Ghost of Yotei a little bit early for that, I'll be honest. We need to see what this Team LFG is working on, this Project Gummy Bears, this MOBA thing that was a spin-off of some Bungie studio. You know what I mean? We need a final marketing push for Marathon from Bungie Studios. We need to see what Guerrilla Games is working on, to be honest with you. Like, what is the next Horizon thing or anything else Guerrilla Games is working on? Media Molecule. It's been a minute since Dreams. What's next? Hit us up with that. Team Asobi, yeah, Astrobot was like 2 years ago now, or a year and some time ago now. Like, what's next for them as well? Like, we need to just be informed. Haven Studios, Fair Games, I mean, I don't care about that, but like, is that happening? Is that getting canceled? Like, where are we with the Fair Games, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I really hope. That from the first party stuff, and for a lot of like the publishing, the second party and the third party exclusives, the stuff like what's coming next from, Final Fantasy. Are we going to see that next Final Fantasy 7?
Yeah.
Are we going to start the cycle with that?
Yeah, we won't see anything from China Hero Project probably for a little bit. They just released Lost Soul Aside, right? And I think the year before that, AI Limit or something.
There was also some beef with some China Hero Project studio. I remember reading about that a month ago.
Yeah. AI Limit was another game that was actually kind of on my list. I saw that. It wasn't really marketed, I feel, a lot here in North America, but when I was in Taiwan, like I saw posters of it everywhere. It looked pretty good. It was like, so it's a post-apocalyptic wasteland sci-fi ARPG. So it looked kind of cool. But
this is the Sony China project?
Yeah, I think so. It's listed on it's listed on the China Hero Project page on PlayStation.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Derwin, that's it for predictions. Do you want to talk? Just read them off real quickly out here. I'm gonna write them down or something so we could, remember what happened, or maybe I just listened to the episode again. Okay, so number 1 for me was GTA 6 was gonna get delayed to March 2027. Countered that and said actually it's gonna make the November 19 release date for this year. My second prediction was there's going to be a Half-Life new game that comes out with the launch of the new Steam machine in March 2026. You said absolutely not, and actually your prediction was the Steam machine was going to get delayed indefinitely because of the rising cost of...
Maybe not indefinitely, but for a little bit, I feel. Some sort of delay. I'm not going to put a time frame on that and shoot myself in the foot.
Okay. My third prediction was we will get the first look at the next-gen Xbox console, but not the PS6 console. You went the other way and you said we're actually not going to get either of those consoles anytime soon because they are also going to get delayed. My fourth prediction was, unfortunately, another round of layoffs and possibly a studio closure at Xbox and maybe even possibly a game cancellation. And I listed off a bunch of studios that I thought were at high risk: Pulsion, Double Fine, Turn 10, Undead, Ninja Theory. And your fourth prediction was we were finally going to get Jurassic Park.
Some sort of news.
Yeah.
I'm going to tone it down.
Oh, no. Is it some sort of news or is it a release date? Which one is it? You're going back. You can't go back, dude. This is just...
I got to be optimistic. I'm going to say it's coming out 2026.
My fifth prediction and final prediction was we were going to have a big Sony showcase this year, akin to the 2020 showcase, 2021 showcases, where we were going to finally see what Sony Santa Monica was working on, Guerrilla Games was working on, Bluepoint was working on, Sony Bend was working on. We're going to get another look at Naughty Dog's Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet, etc., etc., etc. And your fifth prediction, which is also another open-ended prediction, so I'm going to make you put your foot in the sand. You're saying Pokemon Pocopia is going to be an actually good game. What does that mean? Is it just going to be a good game, or is it going to be a cultural sensation? Is it going to be a big thing that people flock to?
I think it's going to be I'm going to go out there and say it's a big thing that people flock to. Not just, it's going to sell a bunch of copies. That's a given. But I think it'll be some sort of... Yes, it's also going to be good. It's going to spawn, some weird memes, because it looks like it's ready to be memed on. I just think it's going to be a great game.
It's going to be like a cultural moment game.
Yes.
The same way Arc Raiders was a cultural moment game this year. The same way Animal Crossing New Horizons was a cultural moment in 2020.
What was the... Let's look at the score for Pokemon Legends ZA. Is that IGN? Or no, Metacritic. Let's see.
79.
I think I'm going to put a number to this too. I'm going to say that Pokemon Pocopia will be an 89% game.
Whoa,
I think that's pretty solid.
That is crazy, dude. 89?
Yeah. What's Animal Crossing at?
Okay, listen. If you told me Pokemon Pocopia is going to be 89 user score game, I'm going to tell you, you know what, bro? Cool. Animal Crossing New Horizons is a 90.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's right up there, 89. That's how wild I'm gonna get.
Wow, let's go. Let's go. All right, that was it for this special episode of our 2026 predictions. Thanks for joining us, guys. We hope you enjoyed what you listened to. If you liked it at all, leave us a like, share with your friends, subscribe, ring the bell to get notifications whenever we drop an episode, and leave us a comment. Any kind of engagement helps. Once again, you've been listening to the Slow Run Cast. I'm your host, the Iraqi Balboa, with my friend here, the Derwinator, and we are signing out. Peace.
Peace.